Alright. And we're back.
Playing Valheim, running from trolls.
Yeah, I kind of waited like 7 seconds for you to say it, but then I realized I didn't effectively communicate that the episode had started, so, more
That's all right.
professionalism from Tall and Short Games.
You know, as long as someone says "and we're back," it is like if I die, Ben, I want you to be able to say "and we're back" on this channel. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that from you,
Well, that's good.
but you're also not allowed to let anybody else say it.
Alright. A little more difficult, because, if you died, I guess we should establish this now. What happens when one of us dies to this
Um,
channel? Do we just end
uh,
it? Is that the end?
you know, I'll let you know right now.
Okay.
If you die,
Uh-huh.
I won't continue the channel.
Okay.
But if I die, I do not mind if you continue it.
Alright. Cool. I probably wouldn't, just because, I couldn't bring myself to.
Yeah, it is a
Everybody
different
like
battle.
this lighthearted, witty
Yeah,
banter?
so welcome to Tall and Short Games. If this is your first episode, thanks for popping in the middle of a series like a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
uh,
Sam and I get deep on this channel.
oh yeah,
Sometimes we ask
probably.
questions like what happens when we die, and other times we ask questions like how the fuck do you respond when the Olive Garden waiter tells you or tells you to tell them when to stop the cheese grinding.
Like yeah, like that's that's gonna be a reoccurring theme on this channel. God, so, yeah. What's up? Well, what's up with that?
Because that's just our conversations in general.
Yeah,
Sam and I
exactly.
can bounce back and forth between having serious life altering conversations and being like, butts are funny.
Butts are funny, Ben. Don't
Butts
you forget it.
are funny. I watched a video earlier today of a guy smelling things that he couldn't see and he had to guess. And then when he smelled one of them, he was like, ugh, this smells like ass. And then they were like, ding, 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 you got it right. Because he was smelling ass.
God bless.
Hey,
All
yo,
right,
I
Ben.
think that troll's coming.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, what are we doing? What's going on? It's the play,
Oh,
Chief.
fighting a troll apparently.
If it comes this way, sure.
Okay. So I'm thinking you brought up a really good point last episode,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe it's the episode right prior to that. But you and I should definitely start on our better house.
Oh, okay.
Also, this chest is entirely for charcoal, so take all of the things that you're currently putting
Got it.
in it out of it.
I've been carrying around this troll head for a while.
All right, we will figure out something to do with that.
All right, cool.
But we need to get a bunch of charcoal and then or we need to get a bunch of wood, put it in the
Mhm.
smelter, and then smelt it up and turn it into charcoal and pretty much fill up this chest because I
Okay.
don't want to have to go find another crypt because we don't have enough cores to build a ore smelter and a charcoal kiln. So what we're going to do is we're just going to smelt up a bunch because you need charcoal for the ore smelter.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a bunch of ore or build up a bunch of charcoal, and then we'll break down the charcoal kiln
Mhm.
and build the ore smelter and start smelting stuff.
Mhm.
And then once we get a bunch of good like weapons and armor, or at least enough for us to feel comfortable taking on the next one, we'll take on the next one.
All right. Also, the sky is very pretty at night.
It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Also, would you like to sleep?
Sure. Let me figure out picking up this wood. What can I drop? Don't want to drop the troll hide. I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. For some reason, raw meat was taking up 2 spaces. I am encumbered, but it's fine. It's taking stamina just to walk, but we're fine. We're all good. Oh, I just can't move. If I run out of stamina, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Fine, I'll drop the wood, come sleep, and then I'll bring it back to base in the morning. Sam, come to bed.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the schmeat to be done. There it goes.
You know, I'm disappointed that one Star Wars episode never got 5,000 or 50,000 likes.
Yeah, right? The things we could have done.
Mm-hmm. Alas, it was not meant to be. If you haven't checked out our Star Wars series yet, it's got its moments. You know?
I was gonna say, if you haven't checked out our Star Wars series yet, you're not missing much.
It is definitely our worst series, which is nice. We have a low bar.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing with that series was just it was really just our struggle with the game and like not editing out the parts where we struggled with one puzzle for 20 minutes and that was an episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely would have been a better series if we had chosen to edit it, but we did not.
Yeah.
With Molly, the editing dog, kind of dropped the ball. So
I forgot
what are you gonna do?
I forgot Molly was canonically our editor.
Yeah. Also, Molly, who in real life is a real dog,
yes,
and didn't like me for the longest time, loves me now and won't leave me alone. So
yeah, it was
nice.
Miraculous.
Yeah,
really.
Literally would bark at me every time I went over to Ben's house until the last time I went over.
Mm-hmm.
When I think that was the first new Pokemon Snap episodes that we did. Which, if you haven't seen those, definitely check them out.
Yeah, I get angry.
Yeah, Ben gets very angry.
And you're probably wondering, Ben, it's a children's game about taking pictures of Pokemon in a beautiful world. How do you get angry? How
complicated could it be? Well, the answer is not very. and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's nothing better than a tutorial for something that needs no tutorial.
Yes, very much so.
It's like, here's the breathe button.
Yeah. But no, I've enjoyed it so far. I think we just haven't got far enough in yet.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had a blast. Like, even just watching you play. Because my birthday is literally right around the corner from when we're recording this episode here. I'm really excited because I don't think I'll be getting it on my birthday, but very soon, close to my birthday, I'm going to be setting aside some money for a Switch.
Nice.
And that is definitely going to be one of the games that I buy. Is I'm going to be buying, obviously, Breath of the Wild. And the new Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
As well as some of the, more classic Mario games and whatnot. But I'm super excited because
Mario Odyssey, highly recommended.
Yeah. No, Mario Odyssey, I'm gonna be getting when I lived in the dorms, I played Mario Party all the time. All the time. So I'm gonna be getting Mario Party and then of course Mario Kart.
Oh, yes.
I've never
go ahead, keep going.
I would say I've never been good at Super Smash Bros, so I don't know if I can justify that purchase, but I'll probably end up getting it anyways.
Yeah. Speaking of all those Nintendo games, I recently grabbed the Wii U from my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if we ever want to play some Wii games or Wii U games, that's an option for us now.
Would definitely... I don't know if I would want to record them for the channel, but I would be definitely down to come over, hang out, and play some Wii Sports Resort because...
Oh, I was thinking Wii Sports Resort would be the perfect game for this channel.
You know, I've never played the campaign, so fuck it, why not?
All right. Okay. I made myself a shield finally.
Finally. Jesus, Ben. I'm out here building our new fucking house and you just built a shield.
Yeah.
It's alright, our new house is gonna look like shit, so.
Well, that's okay. Our old house isn't anything particularly special, so.
I put my heart and soul into that house, Ben.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks, so.
Well, well, it's alright. I'm heartless and soulless, so.
Ah, there you go.
Because it's all in the fucking house.
Oh, my
Oh,
shield's
yeah.
so big.
Oh, did you build a tower shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just built the smaller buckler one.
How do you build a
I've never
chest?
chest. You need to pull out your hammer, and it should be under
Right.
furniture.
I forgot about hammers. Build furniture. I need 10 woods. I just figured we need more of those.
Yeah, no, we definitely. That's definitely going to be part of the house is setting aside some storage space.
Is there anything better than a chest?
A really good book.
Is there anything better than pussy? Yes, a really good book.
So you can build like better versions of the chest.
Uh-huh.
Like when we get to the point where we have iron, you can build an iron chest, and that's pretty good.
Nice.
But at the spot we're at right now, the chest that we have is the best we can do for storage.
Uh-huh.
Like for wood and stone, those resources we can build. We can make like the little piles, and that's a decent way to store stuff because
Yeah. That's right, I forgot about the wood piles. My biggest problem has been carrying around wood, so.
yeah.
Alright.
So if you want to craft some wood piles like right next to this house that I'm currently building, I would not be upset.
Alright,
Because
well.
I need an ass load of wood for this house.
How much, that's not gonna help. Words are hard. How much wood do I need for a pile of wood?
50 wood for a pile of wood.
Gotcha. So, I'm currently encumbered while carrying 12.
What else are you carrying? Are you carrying like a bunch of stone and stuff too?
Yeah, I've got 50 stone. Oh, I can...
Oh yeah,
There we go. I
make a
can make a
stone
pile
pile.
of that.
There you go. Now you're cooking with Crisco.
Yeah. Where are you at? Oh, never mind. I see you on my map.
Yeah, I'm literally like right next to our house, building
Yeah.
a slightly bigger house.
Gotcha. Okay, so the
Oh,
stone
baby.
pile's not going in this circle you've got going right here.
Well, it does kind of have to be in a circle.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll still have to craft it.
Uh-huh.
So you'll have to. So you don't have to put it in the circle, but you do have to stand in the circle to place it, I believe.
Okay. Why?
Because that is the crafting circle,
Uh-huh.
and that's like the reach of your crafting bench. So you can't craft outside the reach of your crafting bench.
Okay.
Yeah.
This game has some weird specifications on things.
It definitely has some mechanics that are. I don't know. I play a lot of games very similar to this, so it's not that far fetched, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Whereas survival games are not my forte.
Dude, survival games are like literally the only games I have on my computer. I have like this, Minecraft, and Don't Starve. Well, I mean,
Uh-huh.
obviously any of the games we've played on our channel, but
Yeah.
those are the games I play the most for sure.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I really like story games that are very colorful because I grew up playing Pokemon and I hate trying new things.
Well, I respect that. I grew up. Actually, funny enough, when I was. It's really fucking weird, but so when I was little,
Uh-huh.
and my sister Erika and I, my younger sister, who's 5 years my younger,
Uh-huh.
we used to like go out in the woods and play pretend.
Uh-huh.
And like at the time, my mom was reading us the what's it called? The Boxcar Children, which
Oh, I loved those
that's
books.
yeah. So we were reading the Boxcar Children, so we would pretend to be orphans that were like running around in the woods trying to survive.
Uh-huh.
And we like our pretend game was like, because you know how like playing house is a thing and you call it playing house.
Yeah.
We called it playing orphans. So we'd be like, hey Erica, you want to go play orphans? And she'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Hey, Erika, do you want to go play Orphans is the title of this episode.
Yeah, no, like it's just so funny, and it's like you could definitely tell the kind of family I grew up in. If our ultimate imagination is us being both homeless and living in a dysfunctional family. So yeah, I had an easy childhood to say the least.
Yeah. No, I think definitely like the playing pretend growing up.
Yeah.
I kind of realized, I don't remember who I was talking to. It might have even been you. I just never changed my hobbies from when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I loved playing pretend games like that. I loved playing
Yeah.
Pokemon, and I loved playing board games. And now I play Pokemon board games and D&D, and that's my hobby. So nothing has changed.
Nothing is new. Oh, that's awesome. No,
Yeah.
I'm definitely the same thing where when I was little, I used to, I don't know if you ever had, do you ever have an erector set?
An erector set. No,
It sounds
I had,
very sexual, but it is not.
I had this, I did have, so I had
You
Legos,
gotta change
obviously.
that button.
Huh?
So you gotta change that button.
Yeah, I
I
think.
heard you power up from here.
Yeah, I thought I'd use it more often than I do, but like I do because it's like a very easily pressable button. But yeah, I don't need to use it as often as I do use it.
Anyways, you were saying about playing pretend.
Oh
we're
yeah.
talking-
Even like as a kid though, I liked adding rules to the playing pretend games. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what Slugterra is?
It sounds really familiar, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head now.
Basically, this was when I was a little bit older, but like I tried to play it with my little brother to help entertain him. But also I secretly enjoyed it. Basically, it was this show on Disney XD about this kid named Eli Shane. He's like 16, and his dad is Will Shane, and he is this protector of a secret subterranean world where there's these magic slugs that when they hit a certain velocity, they transform into more powerful creatures. And so the whole premise of the show is that people fight by shooting slugs at each other. But like actual slugs.
What kind of crack were my boys on in the early days of like Nickelodeon and shit? Because like the 90s and 2000s were a wild fucking time.
Bro, I think this was like 2011.
Jesus Christ. They're either on a lot of crack or they are running out of ideas down at the idea shop.
No, but I remember it was actually really cool. I like genuinely enjoyed the show, and I watched like one of those YouTube video essays on it recently about it, how like in the later seasons it got like surprisingly good and deep, but like it's not available anywhere right now.
Yeah.
To watch, like no streaming services have it.
It's like, what do you mean the later seasons were good?
Yeah.
This show's always been a fucking bop.
Well, I don't remember any of it, so
Yeah.
But anyway, we would play that, and basically we had these rules because they like had a slug Pokedex on the Disney XD website where we could go look at the slugs and see like their different elemental types and powers or whatever.
Yeah.
And so basically I came up with rules to that, And my sister and I really enjoyed playing that game when the rules were involved. But Brian, of course, being Brian, was just kind of like, no, I think I have this really powerful one, this really powerful one, and this really powerful one. Also, I'm the strongest and nobody can beat me.
Yeah, which of course, like when you're little, like that's what you want, but you don't understand that it's like not fun to be like that. Like
Yeah.
it's the challenge that makes it fun, and it definitely takes you a while to learn that.
Uh-huh. I think that's definitely something, like, if you play any tabletop role-playing games, you gotta remember you're only one of the main characters.
Oh, dude, I saw a fucking meme about that the other day where um, it's like the metronome meme format where it's like the two sides of the metronome and then
Ah,
it's like the people with the
yes.
metronome going fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So the two sides of the metronome were like me enjoying my role playing, and then the other side was like me worrying that I'm like hogging all of like the role playing like attention, as it were.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, dude, like that's how I feel all the time because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I always want to be like super involved and like enjoy my character and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like the it's not in the session where it's that you DM for, but
Uh-huh.
in the other campaign that I play in, I play with a lot of first time players,
Yeah.
where this is like their first campaign, and I just
Mm-hmm.
don't like want to feel like I'm like
Yeah.
in the show,
Well, I
and
feel...
I want them to enjoy it too.
Uh-huh. I felt the exact same way in a game I played with a couple of voice actors, so, like, I think that's just gonna happen no matter what. If you have, like, a character where, like, you know the personality and you can roleplay the character really well, like,
Yeah,
even if, like I said, I was with actors who were very comfortable with role-playing, and, like, even then, sometimes I was like, oh, maybe I'm hogging the time, maybe I should,
yeah, maybe I should.
yeah. But anyway, something I realize I've gotten better at is ending the episode in a more natural place rather than being like, oh, the 20-minute timer went off, I gotta end the episode now. And so now that our topic is wrapped up, I think it's time to end the episode.
I
So,
disagree. I think I'd like to keep this one going for a little bit longer, but thank you for the offer.
anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. And next time, Sam will know not to disrespect my wishes. So yeah, see you guys later.